Yeah, I think I've lost my mind. I'm going all in. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So today, we're gonna pull 13 more Sacred Shards, and I want to explain my reasoning behind it, because in just yesterday's video I told you, no, I'm not going to do that. Today, I've convinced myself I will, and I want to talk about why. So, I do have 15 Sacred Shards right now saved up. When it comes to the why, it's very simple. If we look at the events, we look at the Summon Rush, 1 legendary skill tome, 3 skill tomes in here, right? Plus a mythical tome. Now, I am at the point where I have a lot of champions, but what I don't have are a lot of books. So you can see I'm 0 books right now. Now, I did spend my books recently over Clan v Clan personal rewards. I used them to completely book out Shayak, right? Because he's the partner champion to the fusion that we're doing. However, if you look at my roster, you can see I have quite a few mythicals that need books. I just got Carnage during Clan v Clan as well. Androck doesn't need any more books. He doesn't need any more books. Empress does. He doesn't have any books on either form of his right now. So it will be beneficial for me to get books for Empress. Got a 5-star blessing on Empress. That's good. My Carnage, obviously no books. I just got him. But if you look at my legendaries, you're going to see one massive one that needs books. And I'm sure you guys are like, hold up. You booked out Shayak before Marius? What is wrong with you? What? And you're absolutely right. I completely forgot that I had Marius. And so we were going through Clan v Clan and I was like, yeah, I'll just book out Shayak, no big deal. Totally forgetting that I had Marius and wanting to book Marius. So I need to get some legendary books so I can get a bunch of these champions booked out that need it. But most importantly is Marius. Listen up, I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. And so because there are some legendary books down here in this Summon Rush, I kind of want to go for those. And if I'm going to go up to here, I might as well go ahead and get these Twisted Horns. Now, this could be a massive, massive mistake, but I also thought of a second reason, and that is if I go for these Twisted Horns and I pull them on camera and you see me strike out with the epic ones, that might be the incentive for you guys. That might be the motivation for you guys to say, you know what, okay, I'm not going to do these, right? So, plus, shard videos, they do very well. You guys love watching them. So, 13 Sacred Shards we are going to go ahead and pull. And I realized that, yeah, yesterday I said, oh, I'm going to save, I'm going to save, I'm going to save. There's a possibility that I might be able to get some of these shards back. I'm hopefully going to have a job soon. So, you know, it's maybe an investment towards the future, but either way, I decided to pull the trigger. And what I did too, because I was thinking about it and I was like, I almost put out a poll to see if anybody would tell me. But back in the day when I used to live stream, you guys would be in my chat all the time being like, yeah, just pull some more shards. Just go pull. It's okay. Go pull your shards. No big deal. So in that same vein, in that same memory, I'm going to pretend like I'm live streaming right now and we're going to go ahead and pull these shards. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. We are going to pull 13. I'm going to keep this the same. I do want more copies of Uugo, and then Glacid, like I said, is somebody that I really like. So here we go with number 1. Hey, let's go, Uugo. Very, very happy to get Uugo. Uugo, I think, is a legendary in disguise. Just a top tier epic. You get a mini cleanse here. Pretty decent heal as well out of this, and an emergency revive if you need it. You get decreased defense and block buffs on the same ability. I still, to this day, want a next version of Uugo, right? I want, like, Uugo 2.0, which is somebody that brings decreased defense, weaken, and block buffs on the same ability. I know a couple of champions do that across multiple abilities. I want it all on one ability. I would love to see like a Void Legendary or a Mythical bring that, because it's very needed. And then you get a Leech on the A1. Pretty low chance, but it does increase with the amount of enemies alive. Same thing with the block buffs, so you do need to have some masteries to get it to 100%, but great champion, love her, and no problems running 2 Ugos at all. So Steel Skull actually helped me out a lot in normal faction wars, but I don't think it's anything super crazy. What do we got here? I knew his name started with a Q. I don't really know anything about this guy's kit. A heal and a shield. It seems very, like, places a perfect veil and an increased attack for allies who attack is higher than their defense. Puts block debuffs and increased defense for allies whose defense is higher than their attack. I mean, if you need an increase, I just don't understand, like, the block, like, I don't know. It seems a little weird to me. I have fed so many Vildraxes in my day. It is a Hex champion, so if you do need Hex, but never been a big fan of Vildrax. Apparently, I'm wrong, because the rated reviews on Vildrax are pretty good, but nah, never been a champion that I've used a bunch of. Would really like to see a Legendary here soon, but obviously my chances are low. Broodlord, another one that I feed the crap out, or used to feed the crap out of. I've started saving my epics because of hard faction wars and such, but never been a fan of Broodlord. In fact, I really dislike Broodlord because I've pulled quite a few of them, and it's kind of like my Harrier in a way, right? If you watch Ash, you kind of know that reference. Let's see, we got some poisons on this guy. Extra chance of inflicting a critical hit, and then poison activation. That's interesting. I feel like there's some interesting, like, this is somebody, I bet you if I pulled this guy early on an account, I would be pretty okay with it. You get the big version of poison on a 50, oh, it goes up to 60, 70% chance. It's really good on an A1. And then you have poison activation. You could pair it with another poisoner because that's kind of low, like only 1 poison every A1, but, and then reduced crit chance is good. It'll allow you, or crit rate, it can allow you to increase their accuracy if you're only running them at a reduced crit. So yeah, it's interesting. All right, would love to see some gold here pretty soon. Another epic. Cornelia is one that I think is a little slept on. No pun intended, because she does have sleep in her kit.
Yeah, right.
She can be really, really good. Does bring an 18% all battles aura, which is pretty good for an epic. I do think pretty decent champion can be paired well with dwarves and such. I've never really used her. I've heard she's really valuable in Dark Fae, I think, but just never had the opportunity to use her. But I think she's a pretty decent epic. Another Uugo. Let's go. Very happy about that. It's really funny that you get the Uugo and then immediately get the Steel Skull after. I find that interesting. All right, we are a huge number of Sacreds into this event. We've got 5 Sacreds left. I'm just double checking my math. Yeah, I am going to go all the way. By the way, I'm sure you're like, well, you only wanted to go for legendary books, but Mythical is here. It's like in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, I might as well just do it all. So should be 3 more Sacreds. There we go. Please be something. Another Helicath. Look, I love Helicath. I got him way late on this account. I do think there might be value for me to build him for hard faction wars just because they hit really hard and the block damage can be useful. I would love to be more excited. I know Helicath was a powerhouse back in the day. I, still think he's good, but I just think at the stage on my account, he's not really going to make the cut for anything. But he does bring block damage on a 4-turn cooldown, and it's for 2 turns. It's a 2-turn block damage, which is very good. He is a good champion. He's very valuable for clan boss and such. This is my second one, so if anything, it's going to be faction guardians. Decrease attack, a single ally protection, shield on all allies. Yeah, I'm not the biggest. Yeah, you can see ratings kind of back that up. The single ally protections have never really impressed. I have lost track a little bit, so I just want to double check. I think I have 1 left. So I am at 9,500. This is my last Sacred Shard. We did get a legendary. I can't be too upset. It wasn't Glacid, which is what I really would have wanted. He would have been a massive improvement to my account. Love Melga Steel Girdle. If I'm gonna finish on an epic, this is an epic that I want to finish on. I think Melga doesn't get enough love as a support, especially in the Dwarven faction that doesn't have, other than Senna recently, there aren't like a lot of very powerhouse supports. So Melga, loves to read, very book heavy, but she has a 2 ally revive, which is pretty reasonable. It is on a 5-turn cooldown when booked. What I really love about her is her 3-turn shield. It's on this champion's max HP, and you can build her with a ton of HP, and she puts continuous heal on all allies, so she brings the healing as well. And then this is kind of unique. Her A1 has a 50% chance of removing 1 random debuff from a random ally. And you may be saying, okay, that's not a lot, but it can come in very handy in certain fights. I actually like Melga a lot as an epic. I think she's very valuable. If you were to pull a Melga very early on an account, she can do a lot of work and carry you pretty far. I actually did all of normal faction wars for dwarves with Melga only at level 50. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that Melga is still level 50 on my account, and she is a +2 level 50, and even at level 50 still 70k HP in what is, you know, a lot of blue pieces, a lot of spare gear here. This is, you know, she hasn't been touched in a very long time, but yeah, you can get away with her at level 50. I'm about to have a +3. So, all right, let's collect my rewards here. We're going to collect everything here, and I will open the relics on camera for you guys as well. So one thing I wanted to do very quickly before we get into that, let's go to demon spawn. That is going to be the final for my demon spawn, fully kitted out now. I have a full, that's 10 speed for all of my demon spawn, and if we look at the demon spawn that I have, I am very excited about that extra speed a lot. That is huge. That was actually a massive pull. So Carnage now, when I build him, will be faster, but my Commodus being faster is very, very exciting to me. So I'm very happy about that. So yeah, we need to build out one of the Helicaths for sure. I think I've got 1 to 50 if I include the vault. Yeah, so this one's to 50. So we'll probably build one out and maybe try hard faction wars some more, but that was pretty good for me. And then the one I pulled the other day, I got a Loriaka. Didn't need that for skinwalkers. Oh, Loriaka was off camera. Who did I pull yesterday? Oh, it was that dwarf. Yeah, that was not a great pull. Well, hey, that's a much better pull. Getting a Helicath over that dwarf, I will take it. Let's go into the forge and pop these relics. So we will do the legendary first. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Gilded Pinion. I've got quite a few of those. Not super thrilled, but here we go. Okay. The mythical fragments. This is about to prove to you guys why you shouldn't go for it. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way I'm going to get a mythical off it. I get it. Well, hey, you know what though? I will take another Wand of Submission. I'm up to like 6 of these now. Take a look at my collection and include, look, I have 2 that aren't even built. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, look at me. I know my account very well. 6 Wands of Submission, but honestly, I'm actually pretty happy about it. Those are going to do a lot of work for me in different areas of the game, so I'm very, very happy about that Wand of Submission, believe it or not. So it could have gone worse. We do have some Faction Wars ones we can pull as well. Let's knock that out real quick and see what we can get. And we get another Arachne Elixir. Look, I know it came off of the epic ones, which I'm not thrilled about, but getting an Arachne Elixir is not bad. That is definitely a meta relic right now, so there are a few other champions that I can see myself putting that on. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me throw large amounts of cash down the drain essentially in the future. So, but yeah, that was you know, I think it was not worth it in the end as far as the end result for the relics, but those books are going to go to work for me in a couple weeks for Marius and getting him completely booked out. And then, of course, we have a mythical book as well. So those are going to wait until the next PRCBC. But I felt like I'd rather get them now and get them out of the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to support my channel. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.